Hello, you may have heard that 343 is hiring again. There was a hiring freeze for about a year where 343 basically only hired very necessary staff, and about a third of their workforce was cut by Microsoft. Now, some of the devs that work at 343 currently have been advertising that they are hiring new people and asking people on LinkedIn to send over their resume and stuff like that. Obviously, a few YouTubers and a few tweets and things like that have been made surrounding this, and I found that it goes deeper than this. They're not just asking for one new member of staff to work on Halo. They're actually asking for 10 members of staff, because they're asking for 9 more via Skybox Labs, who are another company that help work on Halo Infinite and the Halo franchise in general. And what's really interesting about this is they're hiring positions for Halo Infinite, but then they're also hiring other positions for just Halo. Just Halo. Not specifically Halo Infinite, just Halo. And those ones are also things that lead towards more of an early game development. So here we've got 3 listings for Hard Surface Artist, 3 Halo Infinite positions, and then we've got 3 multiplayer level designers for Halo Infinite 2. So to me, that says new maps, new content for Halo Infinite. But then you've got 3 technical game designer positions for just Halo, which, I mean, if you ask me, is pretty obvious that it's for another game or another experience of some kind. So to me, this looks like the hiring for another project. Looks like very early stuff. You don't really hire technical game designers, like, you know, for a game that's already released, which is why it doesn't say Halo Infinite. And that's why the Infinite positions are things like multiplayer level designers. 343 have already said the campaign side of Infinite, we're not doing anything more with that. We will just focus on, you know, multiplayer. So that's things like new maps, new modes, new cosmetics and stuff like that. So those, you know, these listings, they make sense. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Gives you know a glimmer of hope that there's still going to be stuff coming to Halo Infinite, obviously, because a few people were speculating that Season 4 or 5 might be the last season, because the season's length was getting a bit longer, and the amount of content inside was kind of either staying the same or decreasing. I still think Season 4 has a little bit less content than Season 3 did, so I think this gives some confidence that, you know, there'll be maybe like a Season 5, 6, 7, potentially more for Halo Infinite, and they're going to keep the live service for this game going while working on another project, and, you know, not just abandon Infinite completely. I'm hoping they do like what they did with MCC, where there's a small team that keeps the live service going, and everybody else slowly kind of gets pushed into working on the new title. The small team that they have, you know, the live service of Infinite is enough of a workforce to keep that, you know, keep that game going. Let's be frank here at the end. Infinite is never going to reach, you know, the high population players that games like, I don't know, Apex or Destiny or whatever else on Steam and Xbox these days has players. Warzone, you know, stuff like that. But this stuff will hopefully keep players that are currently playing the game happy, and just keep the player base there, and, you know, make sure it doesn't dwindle down any further. So Infinite probably is set to have a medium-sized player base that's quite close-knit, and everybody starts to know each other after a while, and overall should be a good, you know, a good small community. And that's the end of the video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one, which I've already recorded. So it should be coming out in the next few days, and that's a big one. Bit of a different style video coming next. I'm going to talk about the problem with Halo on YouTube, which dives into a little bit of like YouTube analytics and incentives for creators, especially Halo creators, and why a lot of the content you might see on YouTube is quite negative when it comes to Halo. So that's an interesting video, something different. So hopefully look forward to that one. And yeah. Alright, goodbye, have a nice day or night or whatever you're doing, and goodbye.